The matchup with Tennessee and Kentucky is happening in just a couple of days. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm curious just to see how this whole game turns out to be. We're talking about some intriguing matches between Kentucky and Tennessee. I'm only going to talk about 3 different matchups, player-to-player matchups. I understand that it's going to take the whole team on each side to win the ball game. So I'm not downplaying that it's not going to take a team effort, but let's be honest, it's some intriguing matchups that's going to happen in this ball game, and we're all curious just to see exactly how it all goes down. So like I said, I'm talking about 3. Now, these are my 3. I want you guys to tell me if you guys have any intriguing matchups that you guys are looking forward to seeing too as well, or if you want to comment on the matchups that I have too as well. I think that this is going to be very interesting as we move forward. So don't turn that channel. Stay right where you at. Don't forget, go ahead and like this video and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It means a lot to the channel. And guys, you guys are building my channel. I'm almost getting to 3,000, and I know that you guys can help me get there. So let's get right into this. My first intriguing matchup that I have for the ball game is, let's be real, it's all about, my first matchup goes to Lamont Butler and Sakai Ziegler. This is everything. And look, Butler, if it's ever a time that Butler needs to be one of the best on-ball defenders in the United States of America in the NCAA basketball, it's this ball game. He can seriously go in and give Ziegler a hard time. I really believe that. We've already beat Tennessee once without Butler playing the ball game. But I think with everything now that's on the line, a trip to the Elite Eight on the line, possibly a trip to the Final Four on the line, Butler is going to have to go out here. But look, we can't downplay who Sakai Ziegler is. He is a baller. The guy hates to lose. The guy will go at you. The guy plays for 40 minutes long. He understands that this is his last opportunity too as well. He would love to get to the Elite Eight just as much as Kentucky would. But what does Butler need to do in order to help his team? Because look, if you throw off Sakai Ziegler being their number 1 point guard on the team, and if you throw him off his game, then what does that do for the rest of Tennessee? Is Tennessee able to beat Kentucky without Ziegler? We beat Tennessee without Ziegler. So we know that we can beat them guys, even with Ziegler. Ziegler, I think he had 17 points the last time we played. So can Lamont Butler be that on-ball defender that we all know that he's capable of doing? We see, we said it multiple times that Lamont is one of our most important guys on the team, if not our most important guy. Is this the game that Lamont Butler stands up and says, Sakai Ziegler, you will not stop me from getting to the Elite Eight. You will not end my career tonight here in Indianapolis in the Sweet 16. I refuse to let you do what you want to do, and I will throw off the chemistry of what you're trying to do at Tennessee by my defensive play tonight. I don't care about anything else that I do. My job is to guard you and to shut you down and turn off Tennessee's offense just as fast as you try to turn it on. This is a very matchup. I just want to show one more time, Lamont Butler versus Sakai Ziegler. Do you guys feel like that this is probably one of the most important? I got 2 more head-to-head matchups, and I'm going to be talking about here too as well. But do you guys feel like that this is probably one of the most important ones of the game? Let me know down below in your comments as well. My next matchup, this is good because this has got to be on point, because both of these next 2 guys, these guys are dogs for their teams. So how is this all going to go down? My next one is Otega Owe and Chas Lanier. Chaz has been playing really good basketball here in March Madness so far. He has just been on. He's been lighting it up. He's been hitting it. Can Otega do enough on defense to slow this guy down? Not necessarily say stop him, because he's a premier shooter. He's going to go pro. He's going to shoot the ball at the next level. Come Friday night, will Otega have enough defensive? Will Otega have enough pours about himself to stay out of foul trouble? I really want to see the Butler and Ziegler, but this is intriguing because we know that if Lanier gets hot, there's no telling what else the other guys will do and how they will actually feed off of what Chaz is doing that night. So can Otega stay out of foul trouble? Can he stay in front of him? And can he keep his points to a minimum? We know that he's going to be out at the three-point line shooting it. Can Otega get out there? Can he respect the guy? Can he have a hand in his face? And can he do his best to keep Chaz from going off from 25 to 30 points? Now, we know the 2 times that we played him, he hasn't went off against us. He hasn't shot very good at all with him. So can we keep this up, and do we have enough in us to go out there and stop Chas Lanier from going off? And also, is Chaz going to be the reason why we don't make it to the Elite Eight? Because he's just hitting everything. Well, what happened? Do you guys disagree, or do you guys agree that this matchup is very pivotal to what Kentucky is trying to do to get to the Elite Eight? Now, once again, I know it's a whole team effort, and I'm not going to mention everybody in this video. I know it's going to take a team on whether it's Tennessee or whether it's Kentucky. I understand that it's going to take everyone on the team to contribute to give their teams the best opportunity to win the ball game. But we know that when you talk about teams and you talk about matchups, that's the first thing you say. Well, I don't know if we can run with them. I don't know if they can match up. That's probably Tennessee playing Kentucky is probably a bad matchup. They don't match up good with Kentucky. Is this going to be one of those nights that Kentucky can find a way to outmatch up and play up again to Tennessee? Tennessee's already almost a 4.5, 5-point favorite. The disrespect is real. The disrespect is real out there, but that's okay though, because that's locker room material, and that keeps us grounded and lets us know that we always have something to continue to fight for. Will this be the time that Kentucky rises up for the 3rd time this year and able to knock off Tennessee when it matters the most, when going home is the only answer for the loser, and going forward to the Elite Eight is what the reward is for the winner? Can this happen? Can Kentucky come out, and can Kentucky do just enough to be able to three-peat over Tennessee? Because we know how hard it is in one year to beat a team 3 times, but not impossible. It's just hard. And my final matchup goes to Kobe Brea and Jahmai Mashack. Mashack is supposed to be another all-defensive team. Does he have enough? Can he? If Brea's running him around all night long, and it just hit me. If he's really playing Brea that hard, and if he's really locking down Brea all night long, and he's one of the best defenders that they have on the team, doesn't that leave other areas for us to score the basketball? We know how Kobe can knock down the shot, but if he's being guarded, doesn't that take away a top tier defender and leaves us on the back end so we can score? This game is so important. So important. This is a game that I'm not sure if Amari does have a bad back. I'm not sure if his knees are messed up, but Amari should have a chance to dunk the basketball a few times tonight in that game. Is this a game that Brea is going to come out cold? The first 2 games, he's been hitting. First 2 games, he's been doing his thing. Is this a game that he comes out flat? If he needs to shoot himself out of that. This is a team collective win or lose here going into the Sweet 16 against Tennessee. These matchups that I have highlighted shortly, these matchups are going to be very, very key pieces. Because if you think about Lamont and Ziegler, if you think about Otega and Chaz, if you think about Kobe and Mashack, this is what it comes down to. This is what it comes down to. What does this open up for both teams if one or the other is not playing great basketball? If Butler can't stay with, does their offense just start clicking? Do they just start knocking down shots? Can Otega stop Chaz? If Chaz is not hitting shots again, we've seen him play Kentucky already and not knock down shots. We've already saw that, and we've seen the outcome of 2 wins by Kentucky. We've seen that. Can this happen again? I'm just asking a question. So this matchup is very, very intriguing for both sides. Will this be Coach Barnes' last collegiate basketball game if they get beat? Will he call it quits? If Kentucky loses, will the fan base be completely upset because we couldn't beat Tennessee for a 3rd time? These are legit questions, not just me just throwing out. These are legit questions, because it's easy for Kentucky fans to sit here and say, well, year 1, we went, we wasn't expected to do that, but we couldn't get past the Sweet 16. We couldn't get past Coach Barnes and Tennessee. So you're going to have a lot of people that's going to come out of the woodwork. Not everybody. There's a lot of people out there who are supporting Coach Pope and where we at right now, because we're not supposed to be here. But I'm just saying, is this the matchup? Who does it favor the most? Is this matchup favor Kentucky because they've already won twice? Or does this favor Tennessee because these guys are putting it all out there on the line and they don't want to lose 3 times in a row to Kentucky in the same year, especially to a first-year head coach in Mark Pope here at Kentucky? Do they want to send Kentucky home packing when it matters the most? That is still to be seen. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and go Cats.